Kenny Green, raw perspective, concrete and steel. Unity for the community, always. Look, man, each one teach one. I watched the video this morning, right? And it's a young guy, electrician. And, man, he's giving up some game. He's sharing some knowledge. And he's saying, man, put them ski masks and all of that down and pick up a trade. Matter of fact, check this out.
Why am I seeing team takeovers at Hyde Park and I'm not seeing anybody with a hard hat on? Why am I seeing more ski masks than I'm seeing hard hats? That's a problem for me. My first electrician job was a $2.5 million solar job. I worked on the Obama Library for a year and a half at 19 years old. Nice. I got into my electrician apprenticeship, the IBW Local 134 at 19 years old. I beat 2,300 people to get in and they only took 60 spots. Why am I going on job sites where everybody is making $150,000 a year and not seeing nobody that looks like me? But I go to Walmart, I go to Amazon, I go to Target, and I see everybody that look like me. That's right. That's a problem, y'all. That you need to be exposed. Your level of exposure will always determine your level of success. That's right. You can't be able to feed your passion. You can't be able to feed your purpose, and you're not feeding yourself. You can't even feed yourself. How that work? I might know a drug dealer that's smarter than me, but it just wasn't shepherded the right way. Again, like I said earlier, there is no difference between you and me. It's just what you're exposed to. It took me, a 16-year-old kid, to say, hey, we need this program. We need this program. We need that program. I got nominated to the Illinois State Board of Education at 17 years old as a student advisor because I was the only one to be able to say, hey, we need this, that, and the third. I just created my first guide on how to become an electrician without college and without debt. My first month of me having that guide, I got ordered over 40 people, 40 young people. But the media is going to pay 18 to 25-year-olds is only doing these takeovers. Right. Is only killing each other. Right. Is only robbing each other. Is only stealing cars. Right. What about the 40 people that just bought this book? Come. What about the hundreds of people trying to change their lives every day? The same man that could put on that ski mask and go rob somebody is that same man who could wake up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work and go feed himself and feed his family. That same young man who's in jail right now, who's looking at life in prison, is that same young man who could be looking at a 40-year career with 3 pensions, making over $150,000 a year. Young man, you could be an astronaut. Young man, you could be a lawyer. Young man, you could be an electrician. I need you to take that ski mask off. I need you to put that hard hat on. I need you to put that safety glasses on. I need you to put that vest on. I need you to go pick up that hammer. And I need you to go be an electrician, to go be great. I need you to go be undeniable, man. But that goes to show that not everybody is going to understand your vision. But if God is telling you to do it, it's got to be beyond other people's understanding.
The reason I wanted you guys to see this video, right? Because a lot of times we talk about the gossipy, negative content, but this is very positive, right? And there's a lot of young people we watching getting these outrageous numbers, 50 years, 40 years, and they start crying like babies because they're not dealing with the reality of the system and the no get back. Some of these problems, mistakes, there's no get back. You will be in jail 30 years.
Court may impose a hold without bond. Court finds sufficient allegations to support the charges. Considering the relevant charges, he is ordered held without.
My man right here is giving up some game. And I think you got to understand, having a trade under your belt, whether it's electrician, plumber, HVAC, you know, you can do things. Nobody could take that skill from you, right? We have to talk about more of the positive things some of the young people are doing, because I just found this guy to be like super duper, like amazing. And we all have children, nieces, nephews, and grandchildren. And there's certain jobs now, they cutting you. Whether it's this Amazon, this fast food, you have to get something for yourself that you can do. And learning some of these trades doesn't take long. And it's going to be less than going to get a college degree. And it's going to be faster. You know, some of these programs, you might 24 months, 18 months, and you got a trade. You got a skill set that no one could take away from you. So all I'm saying, pass information to the young people, because I understand they don't understand where they might wind up. they being 18, 22. They don't know what 42 looks like. That's why we got to stay in their ear. We got to stay on their back because we already know. Because some of us probably thought it was going to be one way, and we're living in the results of not taking advantage of certain things. So don't look at it like, oh, well, this person is 25. They older. They make their own. They grown. Look, man. 25 is grown in the sense that your age requirement, but as far as your knowledge, your understanding, man, these young people still need help. They need some guidance. They need somebody to be on their back, whether they like it or not. Pay attention to this young man. We need to talk more about this, and we need to share, because a lot of times, a lot of young people are attracted to the streets, but the streets are not what they used to be. Coming out now from my history and looking at it, I would never go into the streets now. There's too many possibilities and opportunities that you can do. Years ago, when we came out in these streets, it wasn't the opportunities now. It was different. So now with this, so much games, so much stuff on the internet, you could talk to people in foreign lands. You can set up companies and never have to leave your house. Man, it's a different time, and it's a new way of doing things. Doing this thing the old way, you were going to get trapped off, and you're going to get punished, concrete and steel.